Are you curious about careers in science?
Hi, I'm Genesis, and today I'm here with Dr. Jillian Bellaveri. Jillian, can you tell me where you are and what you do?
I am in New York City, and I am an astronomer and a professor at Queensborough Community College.
Tell me what you do at your job.
I study things in space. In particular, I study black holes. A black hole is something that is so dense that nothing can escape it, not even light. So bummer for everything in there. There is one black hole that has had a picture taken of it, which is in the center of a galaxy called M87. Sometimes we can see gas that's glowing really, really brightly, and we can figure out that that's because it's near a black hole. And we can detect black holes if they merge with other black holes.
How is STEM incorporated into your job?
STEM is my job. I am analyzing computer simulations of galaxies. So I use computer programming. I do some graphing, I do some math. By using computer simulations, I can make predictions about what's going on in the universe. And then I can let my colleagues know what I'm predicting and ask them to go and look for the things that I'm telling them that are there. And maybe sometimes they find them, which is pretty exciting. So astronomers never work alone. You have a group. You can talk about all your weird ideas. It's no fun if I discover something cool and then I don't tell anybody about it. And so we can work on our ideas together.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
Mentoring students. I love watching students have the mind blown moment.
What is your advice to kids, especially girls, who are interested in a career like yours?
If you love space and if you think it's really fun to think about all the weird stuff in space, it's a really fun way to be creative, but also you can really make a difference and think about real things in the universe.
I'm over the moon that I got to learn about astronomy with Jillian Bellaveri. Explore your possibilities.
Are you curious about careers in science?
Hi, I'm Genesis, and today I'm here with Dr. Liz McCullough. Liz, can you tell me where you are and what you do?
I am faculty at Oklahoma State University, where I study neuroscience. I'm really interested in how we, or more accurately, the brain, tells us where a sound is coming from in our environment. So I really want to understand all the different factors that might influence our ability to figure out where a sound comes from.
How does the brain process sound?
The brain processes sound actually first with our ears. So we can understand the different frequencies that we hear. It could be low, like a bass, or really high, like if you've taken some helium. The other thing that the ear actually knows also is how loud a sound is. So it could be really soft, like a whisper, or it could be really loud, like if somebody's yelling.
What's a typical day of work like for you?
Most of my job actually involves working with students. So I meet with my students in the lab, and we also go out into the field. We've been collecting some wild rodents from around Oklahoma. So we bring them back into the lab and then see how their brains respond to all those different sound stimuli.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
Have you ever had that aha moment where something just clicks and you're like, oh, I get it? That is my favorite part of the job. And that happens so often in science when not only does it happen in you, but it can happen in one of your students.
What is your advice to kids, especially girls, who are interested in a career like yours?
Ask lots and lots of questions. And I think you'd be surprised by how just even the simplest question can really change the way that somebody thinks about something. And maybe you can have an aha moment like that too.
After talking with Dr. Liz McCullough, neuroscience sounds like a blast! Explore your possibilities!
Are you curious about careers in science?
Hi, I'm Genesis, and today I'm here with Chief Teresa Robinson. Teresa, can you tell me where you are and what you do?
I'm an assistant fire chief here in Lansing, Michigan, where I get to lead the day-to-day operations of a fire department and teach the men and women here the various aspects of their job. I also respond to various emergencies, everything from fires to car accidents, medical emergencies, water rescues, and many other types of emergencies.
How is STEM incorporated into your job?
STEM is incorporated in every day of my job. I use science to figure out how to put the fire out. We use technology and a lot of the tools we use, such as our thermal imaging camera, which helps us find people and fire that we can't see. We use engineering in a lot of the rescues we do. And we use math every day to figure out the pressures of water going through the hose lines, and also the length of hose we need and the length of ladders and equipment that we need to accomplish the job at hand.
What happens when someone reports a fire?
Well, when someone reports a fire, we get special tones that come into our fire station to let us know that there's that type of an emergency. Then all of us run to the fire truck and put all of our protective gear on as quick as possible and get on the truck. We want to have all of our gear on and be leaving the station in less than 2 minutes.
How did you become interested in a career like this?
Actually, I never thought about it when I was younger. I never saw a girl firefighter. I never thought girls could be firefighters. And it wasn't until I was in college and I had some firefighters invite me to come ride along. And I saw what they did, the way they help people, and I just thought it was great. And that was what attracted me to the fire service, because when people call 911, they might be having the worst day of their life and something bad is happening to them. And we get to come and try to make that better. So that's the best part of the job.
Chief Teresa Robinson really ignited my interest in firefighting. Explore your possibilities!